This fucking lighting. The moment it gets dark, this is what it's like. Even when the curtains are open, but I can't do white light. It's because I get migraines with white light, so I constantly look like I'm fucking orange. Anyways, I can't believe it's the end of November. I can't believe it's December. I actually hate it. I hated this year. I hated everything about it. I would actually rather a gun to my fucking head. But anyways, let's get on with it. Here are my November media favourites. There's not actually a lot. There's not actually a lot. The one that has the least is TV shows, because all I watch is Bob's Burgers. Are we surprised? Me neither. No bitch. It's not going anywhere. If you have watched every media video from each month of this year, I think it goes Bob's Burgers, then like Shark Tank, Law and Order, SVU, NCIS LA, I binged, House, I binged, Bones, I binged. Those were all first. Just think that's a bit rude. All of those I binged, and then we made it right all the way back to Bob's Burgers. Here's the thing though, in the past few months I have been deeply traumatized, and I'm not saying that as a joke, quite literally I do mean that, and I do think that mentally I can't take like too much deep TV and stuff like that, because otherwise my head will catapult into fucking Mars. I don't know. And Bob's Burgers is just a safety show for me. It just, like, no matter what, if it's on, I feel like I can be like, okay, breathe, you know? PTSD things. Don't we love it? Anyways, however, the rest of my usual categories do have some things on there. One, movies. I haven't watched any feature films in over a month. Actually 2 months I think now. I think I watched Wicked, hated it, and just decided never to watch another movie again. But I did watch, this time of year for some reason I have an obsession with watching short films. I don't know if it's my algorithm that just suggests short films to me this time of year, but I got suggestions in the last month for a bunch of short films, and I was like, it's that time of year. It's basically become a tradition for me. But the short film that I ended up liking the most, because I watched a bunch, you can follow me on Letterboxd and see which ones I watched, was called Guts, and it had my wife Angela Giarrantana in it, who is married to me. She just doesn't know me yet. She's from Smosh, and it was just the best one. Like, I think Angela is such a talented person in general, comedian, actress, all of it. Like, she's been in theatre and everything, so she's just incredible, and I love her so much. I love her so much. But yeah, that was my first time seeing her really act, and I loved the concept. I feel like it's a concept I would have written at some point, and yeah, there's nothing else I can add to that. It really was just a really sweet short film. Bob's Burgers is about to start playing by accident, not my fault. Let me just pause that real quick. Hello? Deny. Shut the fuck up. Where was I? Yeah, so that's, I watched, like I said, I watched a bunch. That was my favourite. Then, what's the other one I usually put? Books. The thing is I went travelling for nearly 2 weeks, and I didn't get to read that whole time because it was just so time consuming. And so I didn't read a bunch, and then I got back and read like 5 books in one day. Very typical for me. I will say, currently, in present time, I'm reading Bellies by Nicola Dinan, and I love her writing. This is not even usually the kind of story I would read, but I had heard good things about this book for a long time, and I started to read it because it's also part of my Storygraph reading challenge, one of them, one of many. And wow, her writing is just really easy to read but also very captivating. It's the perfect balance, in my opinion, of dialogue and description, and I just think she's done a great job. I love it. So yeah, that's one of my favorites, at least at the moment. I did absolutely love and also finish very quickly Terror at the Gates, which was part of my Goodreads reading challenge. Again, one of many. Yeah, loved that. Really fun. Very, like, that's what dark romance is and should be, where it's like nothing negative is, and by negative I mean rape and abuse, is not romanticized. It was giving kind of like Blade Runner energy. Yeah, I loved it. I think it was really, really cool. I feel like it kind of, and I don't know if I'm like, you know, that Cynthia, you know, if you get it, you get it. I don't know if I'm making anything up, but it kind of felt like it was leading to a possible sequel, which I would read if it came out. So those are 2 of my favorites so far this month. I say so far because there's still a couple of days left whilst I film this, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Then we have why am I going blank? Music. I left this last on purpose because holy shit. And the thing is like, it's not diverse at all, but it's like a million songs off the same albums. I think I already mentioned this last video. Electric Guest. I definitely mentioned Until You Call, but I have a bunch of their other songs off their new album, which I love. 10K, so good. Electric Guests are friends of mine. I just absolutely adore them. I have since I was 9, so it's a crazy sentence to say. But yeah, I love them. I think they're absolutely insane musicians and artists and creators and just everything. I think they are what it means to be musicians, honestly, with how creative they are. And then I obviously, again, also last month loved, or the month before even, Parachute by Hayley Williams, so much so that I got a tattoo for it like a day after listening to it, because it just hit me so deeply. Do you want to know the saddest story on planet Earth? Set a fucking alarm whilst I was traveling, okay, to get myself some Hayley Williams tickets because I love Parachute so much. I just wanted to hear that one singular song, okay? At that point in time, as my alarm went, I was fucked from the flu. I'm just now recovering, and that was almost 2 weeks ago, okay? So fucked from the flu, literally, like, to the point where it rang and I was like, I've got to turn this off because I feel so ill and out of my head sick. I was like, you know what, fuck it, it's fine, I just like one song. The idiot that I am, after this happened, yeah, listened to the whole album. Loved it, didn't I? want to kill myself. I love every song on that album. Every single song, to the point where I know all the fucking lore now about Hayley Williams and Tom York and everything. Like, I literally saw a picture yesterday from Eternal Sunshine and I thought it was fucking Miss Williams and Mr. York. Like, literally, it's all I think about every day is those two and the lore and like my deep and now I'm so upset about not being able to get tickets. It's not even that I wasn't able to, it was that I purposely was ill and was like, I can't do this right now. What a fucking mug. I'm so mad about it. Anyways, my favourite songs. Where do I begin? At the moment, one of my favourites is Ice in My OJ. I think the fact that that song is 2 minutes long only is a crime. That's a crime, okay? Crime, crime, crime on humanity. That needs to be 10 minutes long at least. The fact that Miss Williams gave us 2 choruses only, I would like to kill myself. Obviously Parachute is up there. Whim, Hard, Kill Me. Easily top 5. But then there's also I Won't Quit on You, which I think is the sister song, in my personal opinion, to The Man Who Can't Be Moved by The Script, which is one of my favourite songs of all time. Obviously I like Showbiz, but the other ones are my top 5. And that's just on repeat. That's it. That's all. I literally... Again, Hayley Williams fans are gonna know this. I got the tickets survey, and it was like, how was your experience getting tickets? Did you get tickets? No, like blah blah blah. And they give you like 15% off for answering the survey, and I impulsively bought the vinyl. I say that like I didn't get a whole tattoo for a singular song and now I love the whole album. Like, yeah, of course you bought the fucking vinyl. What else are you gonna do, music fan? Huh? Anyways, those are my favorites so far this month. I feel like it's limited because I traveled and was sick and like literally want to kill it. But you know, it is what it is. I'm very happy with my reading and music. I feel like I said that like every month this year, but it's true. I know that I've shifted away from movies to reading. Don't give a fuck. Sorry, don't give a fuck. I want to watch so many, but I need to be in the mood for it, and mentally I don't have the capacity. Which is why I love books, because you can read a bit, put it down. I feel like a movie, if you start watching it, you have to watch all of it in one go. Okay? And music is like, you know, according to Hayley Williams, 2 minutes and 11 seconds long. Ice on My OJ. Needed to be at least twice that long. Needed to be at least twice that long. Anyways, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I'll see you guys next month when I hopefully don't want to kill myself as much and this dreadful fucking year will be over. Love you, bye.